Good morning. It's not raining. It's been raining steady for 3 days, so as soon as I saw the sun, I thought, I'm getting outside. So I thought I might as well do a little video for you guys. I'm going to do a what's in my pack video. Specifically what's in my bushcraft pack video. Why? Well, I don't think I've done one before. And we're getting into almost mid-May. And that means backpacking season is upon us. So I'm going to do a Bushcraft Kit video today. And later on I'm going to do a backpacking kit video. And you're going to see the big differences. Because virtually none of what I'm carrying with me today reads over into my backpacking gear. And the big difference is going to be weight. Okay? When I left this morning, I weighed this pack. Without water, I was 20.8 pounds. So 21 pounds. It's quite a bit for a day hike. I would be under 20 pounds for a 5-day backpacking trip, including food. So big differences, but I'm going to find a spot to spread this stuff out, show you what I have, maybe tell you why I carry it. A lot of it's pretty familiar stuff, nothing too fancy. But thanks for coming along. Let's find a spot to take a break. All right, I found a nice bit of moss here. So let's get right into it. First of all, what do I carry on me? Always a belt knife, okay? Most of us carry a belt knife. I've been favoring scout style or horizontal carry lately. Works out pretty well. I always carry a backup knife too. That's usually in the form of a neck knife. Pretty handy just to have something right here to grab. I didn't think they'd be that useful, but as it turns out, they really are. On the pack. Always an axe. This particular axe is pretty nice to carry in your pack. It's about a 19-inch Grant Force Brooks small forest axe. So it's one of my favorites. Favored by a lot of people, actually. On this side, more cutting tools. This is a breakdown buck saw. Love this piece of gear. I've started using one just this winter, and I can process a lot of wood with this, let me tell you. Goes together really fast. I'll just show you quickly how fast it can actually go together. There are other saws out there that are a little bit faster, but tell you what, this one isn't too bad at all. It's made out of black walnut, really strong, nice and light too. Cross piece goes across, and then it's tightened down with this toggle and rope system. Just tighten that down until it's tight. It's great. If anyone wants to know where to get one of these, I can let you know. They're being made local to me. High quality, and actually he's working on a couple different designs, so they're only going to improve, actually. Sometimes, not so much in the winter, I carry a Baco Laplander, little folding saw. It's quite handy. I always have some gloves with me. When you're working with sharp items, you should always have some gloves. Great for working around the fire too. So up top, easy to get to. First aid kit. In here I have some band-aids, duct tape, antiseptic, and I also keep a bigger compression bandage handy in case things get really bad. But there's ibuprofen, Benadryl, things like that in here. Pretty basic kit, okay? I can handle small cuts. Hygiene, some baby wipes there, and I also carry some soap, hand sanitizer, and there's a spare ferro rod in there. This is a string for my bow drill. I wax it with beeswax. Helps to spin the drill. So I keep that handy. Inside, what goodies are inside? Spare battery. Bandanas. We all carry bandanas. They have a million uses. This one here, I particularly like. I want to give you a close-up on this one. So here's a closer look at that handkerchief, guys. Never leaves my pack. It's from Coulterco USA. They do a bunch of themed handkerchiefs. This is my personal favorite. It's called Know Your Knots. So obviously the theme is how to tie knots. All the ones that we use a lot out here are on this handkerchief. The lark's head, overhead knot, slip knot, the bowline. We got the timber hitch, good old square knot, taut line hitch. And there's a bunch of others on there. Really good quality. They wash up well, nice and soft after they've been washed a couple times. Looks like this one needs to go in the wash again. But if you want to check one of these out, check out Coulterco USA. I'll leave a link to their company in the description down below. But really good. Really enjoy it. So back to in here. Spare cordage, 550 paracord, a couple different colors. Carry this monster ferro rod. Why? I don't know, I just like it. It's cool looking. Headlamp, always good to have. More cordage. Magnifying glass comes in handy. If you ever get a bad splinter, something that you need to pull out, it's good to find. You can use it to make fire even. No reason not to carry a extra plastic bag in your pack. That's it for there. Inside, little food bag, tea, coffee, Cliff Bar, the usual, bit of honey for the tea. I carry rain gear as a pack cover, raincoat. This is a handy little item to have. So I carry this pouch with me, and there's a lot of good gear, and I like that it's all in one spot. I open it up. I started to carry a beer cap with me. Why? I watched Sarah Dreaming. She's got a YouTube channel, and she used a beer cap for a bearing block for bow drill. So I started carrying that. Next time I need to do a bearing block, I'm going to use that. Reading glasses, bit of chapstick. I carry a spare flashlight here. I forget what brand this is, but it's very bright. Well, for its size, it's pretty bright. 155 lumens, I believe. That's held in there very securely. Open up this compartment, and I have knife maintenance. So, Falkneven DC4. Fantastic little sharpening stone for your axes and knives. I recommend this highly. It's worth the money. $40 or $50, whatever it is, worth it. Pretty good quality. I also carry a small ceramic rod just for honing up the edge. if need be. I also carry a small strop in the field, just a piece of leather glued to a piece of wood, and I have it preloaded with some compound. That's handy. In here, most of my knives are carbon steel, so if they get wet, they will rust up on you. So what I keep in here are some makeup pads saturated with food grade mineral oil, and after using my knives, I can take one of these pads, wipe the blade, or wipe my axe. I know it's protected from the elements. There's lots of other ways to do it. Some people even use chapstick. That would work great too. And what else do I have in here? Way down deep. Look at that. Bic lighter. That takes care of that pocket. What's in the back here? Another lighter. Some matches. This is overkill. In here I keep spare batteries. There's a chunk of fat wood in there. There's cotton balls soaked in Vaseline. Just a few handy items. A sewing kit. Ranger band. Headphones in there. So it's pretty good to have all that stuff in one spot. Just grab it and go. So let's dig a little bit deeper. A couple more items. 10 by 12 tarp. Sil nylon. I keep in the back pouch a sitting pad, nailing pad. I'm going to use that right now, as a matter of fact. That's better. I also keep a little grill, and that's a really handy little grill. It's really cheap, a little Coughlin's grill. Cooked many a fine meal on that. Speaking of cooking, here's my cook kit. Now, this is a Condor lens pouch, and in there I can fit my entire cook kit. Scrubby pad for cleanup, titanium spork, 1 liter water bottle, but this will take up to a 42-ounce clean canteen water bottle, which is what I usually carry with me actually. And as I pull this, GSI Glacier mug nests inside of my Solo Pot 900, which is a fantastic pot with lid. Great stainless steel pot, great handles. The only thing I don't like about it, I wish they would improve, is put a bail, but I improvised and made a bail out of some stainless steel wire, and when there's some water in there, it hangs really well. So that works very well. All nests. So guys, that's it. There's nothing left. That's basically what I carry. So there it is, guys, all laid out. It's not really a lot of stuff, is it? Covers all the basics. I can start a fire. I can cut down some wood to make a fire. I can cook a meal. If I hurt myself, I have basic first aid. And I have shelter. So that's what I like to do. Come out here, have a fire, cook some food. This is what I do, and this is what I do it with. So that's it. That's what I carry with me out in the woods on a day hike. One thing I did not mention was a whistle. I always carry a whistle in front of all my packs. They're a very effective way of calling for help if you do get hurt. So what I showed you today was what I take in a day hike. All I would have to do is maybe add a sleeping bag and a sleeping pad to that. And it would take me overnight, even a couple nights, and I have done that out of this pack. That's a lot of fun too. So stay tuned. I will be doing another video soon on my backpacking kit just before my next trip, and you'll see a lot of differences. There's big differences in the type of tools that we use to do these two types of things. So thanks again for stopping by, guys. I'm going to continue on, have a cup of coffee, and we'll see you on the next one.